Old school RuneScape for many is considered to be one of the greatest MMOs of all time, and I've started a quest to see just why that is. Having primarily played World of Warcraft for the past 2 decades, I have the privilege to be able to play RuneScape from a completely blind perspective, and I'm challenging myself by attempting to complete every quest in the game in Iron Man mode without the use of guides. Today, I offer you a glimpse in the experience of a World of Warcraft transplant's first adventure in the world of RuneScape. Alright, so we've been mining a little bit. I actually ran out of coal for the Giants Foundry, and I've been kind of yearning for the mines, honestly. It's been a little bit. Here are my skills, as you can see. I forget when I last showed this, but probably the only 2 things that have changed are mining and smithing. I did also get that ring from the comets. It's called the Celestial Ring, which I'm kind of confused about. It says it's uncharged, which I don't know what that means. So, as far as I know, this thing isn't even working. How do you charge it? It gives you 0 information. If you examine it, it says it provides some useful mining boosts, but that's it. Unless I'm missing something, it's incredibly vague, so new suggestion for Jagex would be like, actual information on what my items do would be pretty helpful. Kind of a common thing in an RPG to know what your items do, what stats they have, things of that nature. It's like if you're playing a racing game and every car was just labeled car, and they're all like specialized. Some have higher acceleration, some have higher top speed, maybe some are better at turning, but you're given none of this information, and you're just supposed to find out yourself. I don't know, it's a little jank is all I'm saying. In other news, and it's a shame I can't watch these series, but I also saw some of my fellow World of Warcraft homies have come over and they've started their OSRS series as well. Specifically, from what I've seen at least, Guzu and Savix have jumped in, and while I cannot account for the series themselves since I obviously can't watch them, they're really good content creators within the World of Warcraft sphere, so I'm sure their OSRS series are also great. And while we're on the subject, I've also heard really good things about Karatis and Alien Food. Alien Food in particular, from what I understand, was the first to do a blind series, and I also hear really good things about him, so yeah, definitely give him props as well. Yeah, that's kind of the shame of doing this, is that I hear all the time about all of the amazing series going on with OSRs, but I can't really watch any of them. I don't know, maybe in 15 years when I actually finish, I'll start watching a few of them. Speaking of which, we have recently extended that finish line. We've been kind of exploring the more tertiary systems of the game, namely minigames, but I also mentioned that I wanted to start doing the achievement diaries. This was forever ago, but we found a dude in Lumbridge that taught us about these. From what I can tell, they're this game's achievements, pretty much. You complete these specific tasks and you get actual rewards. I think the one for Lumbridge gives you a ring that restores run energy. That's what stood out to me the most, at least. And there's a bunch of other areas, and I'm sure they all give something similar. So I figured we would just go down the list here, starting with the top, which is Ardunyi. As you can see, we've already completed some of them just by playing the game. We fished on the fishing trawler. We harvested strawberries from the farming patch. We claimed buckets of sand from Bert. And we obviously entered the Magic Guild. So I think we'll just start with the easy ones, so let's go have Wizard Cromperty teleport us to the Rune Essence Mine. We actually remarked on this when we first entered the Mage Guild, I think. It's quite close to a bank, so I said that this is going to be my new rune crafting farm, which is still really low, by the way. I only ever did it that one time, and remember, we also have that other altar that makes random runes, supposedly, so I also want to try that at some point so we can get the Sailor Moon runes, so we can do our jewelry enchants. Cromperty, right? No. Nope. What? Where's this doucher? Dude, I swear you could teleport to the Essence Mine here. What the F? Oh, it's this guy. Ah, shit, this isn't him then. It's a different dude. I guess I don't know where Cromperty is. Never mind. It just says Arduni area. Where the F would he be, if not the Mage Guild? Well, at least this Essence farm is really close to the bank, so that's nice. It's kind of funny that this skill is essentially mining in disguise. Okay, so judging by the achievements, it can go as far out as Yaniel. That still counts as Arduni, so it's quite the radius. Let's just do the next one and hope that we run into him. We need to steal from the stalls, and I do know where those are. Oh, gem stall? You can steal gems? Damn, they chase you way further than the Draenor guards. That's annoying. I guess those guys were lazy, because they would, like, chase you 2 steps before they gave up. Well, I suppose it's the baker's stall, right? There we go. Cool. Okay. That's another one down. We also had to sell silk to the doucher. Ah, shit. Damn, this place has a lot of guards. I guess they have a pretty big thieving problem. Who'd have thunk it? There we go. Oh, yeah. I guess he's mad at me now, huh? Ugh. Combat training area north of West Arduni. Is it this? I think we couldn't get in there. I remember when we were searching for the Warlord, they wouldn't let me in. Well, I'll just keep going since I've already started. Why not? Have the Tyndall Merchant identify rusted sword. Oh, there's a use for the rusted swords? We actually got a few of those from the fishing trawler. I did end up saving them. I suppose he'd be near the stalls, right? No. Huh. No, I just realized I don't even know what this gives me. We need to head to the green quest, right? Wasn't it the green quest icon? What the hell even is a Tyndall Merchant? Oh, Tyndall Marchant. It's just the name of a dude. Wow, I totally need glasses. We'll just have to keep an eye out for him, I guess. He's not here, from what I can tell. I wonder if he's by the fishing trawler, since that's where we got the swords. That would make sense, right? Let's do the pet one. I did see a pet shop here. Wait, why is it saying I don't have any pets? I got, don't I have Gertrude's cat? Okay, so I probably skipped a lot of the dialogue there, but this is how you get your pets back if you lose them. You gotta go to the pet store. Let's do the wilderness lever. We actually know where that is. We found it in the last episode. There it is. Actually, let's go drop off. I'm fairly certain you lose your items in PvP in this game. I do not want to lose my crap. It's actually kind of a high barrier of entry for PvP. It's pretty intense. It's just kind of a product of those early golden era MMOs. They were far more serious and punishing on death. Even in PvP, you either lost items or levels. It's much harder to get away with that these days. In fact, that's one of the reasons why World of Warcraft got so popular to begin with, was that it was one of the first ones that didn't make you want to throw your computer out the window when you died, because you just had a corpse run and a little durability loss. Okay, suck in your buttholes. We'll just minigame teleport out right when we get there. Actually, there's no real reason to be scared. I already lost my hardcore, so who cares? Wow. They weren't kidding. This is very deep. Oh, you can't teleport here. Oh god. Oh, okay. You could just use the lever again. Phew. Oh. Alright, let's do Alex Hunter Emporium in Yaniel. Wait, actually, since we're here, let's look for the doucher. Oh, yep. Yeah. You see that? It's called Logic. Okay, it says you'll identify rare swords. He wants money, though. Let's go get some money. Let's see if he'll do this other junk. I saved everything. Iron sword. Oh, they're just all low-level swords, it looks like. I bet you can get lucky and get, like, a rune sword at a very small chance. Alright, well, that's another one down. Let's go do the Hunter Emporium. Oh, hang on. I still do some of the NPC pop-ups. Mainly the ones that give you the lamps. This one gives you a lamp, so if you were curious, I've just been doing prayer. Prayer seems to be insanely slow. You get like 4 effing XP per bone. So, I don't know, it just makes the most sense to me. Most warm welcome to my Hunter Emporium. With everything the discerning hunter could need. Oh, Is this the actual hunter skill? Oh shit, I haven't done that yet. Yeah, butterfly net, jars, traps. So I have clicked on these little imp things here and there, and they always say that you need like a certain hunter level to capture them. I guess we'll just buy all of it, right? Alright. That's all the easy tasks that I can do, at least. Actually, I'm pretty sure the hunter tutor is right here, isn't it? Maybe we should actually start it. We got all the stuff, right? May as well. Yeah, the tutor is just to the south. Let's go check it out. We're right here. Oh, look, it's Castle Wars. Huh. I don't know why, but I didn't expect it to be an actual physical location on the map. This is actually kind of an interesting way to teach you about the game. It's not just random stuff. It kind of leads you down these gameplay systems. It's kind of like this objective-based learning tool. I probably should have been doing it the whole time. Oh, there's a glider. We can use these now, right? Wait, I thought we could use these. What the F? Yeah. You won't let me. Wow. Racist. Whoa, there's stranger. Careful where you're walking. I almost clobbered you there. Okay, I'm just gonna try to abridge a lot of this dialogue for you guys. Your easiest bet around here is to probably go for some of the birds. Go for the crimson swifts. They're the bright red ones that hang around near the coast. Just use a standard bird snare. Okay, I have that. Oh wow, we can capture all sorts of stuff. Birds, larupias, weasels, butterflies, barbtails, and chinchompas. You can find kebit burrows to the south. There are 4 key factors that will affect your chances. What bait you use, how close to the trap you are, your appearance, and your smell. It is possible to improve those odds if you can find the right bait to use on your trap. Alright, he's also saying stay away from the trap. It says 4 strides. I'm guessing that's like 4 squares. He's also saying you should dress up using furs from the creatures that you're hunting. Says that tailors in Varric can do it. He's saying use a lit torch on the trap to neutralize your gamer stench. Alright, well, let's do it. He said the coast. Well, it looks like we got some bots here. Nice. These have actually been quite useful in learning the game. My logic is that you probably only bought activities that are worth it, right? Looks like they're using box traps on chinchompas. It doesn't look like they're doing any of the other stuff, like the 4 strides, the torch, the furs. They're just rod dogging it. They're catching a lot, too. You need level 27 to use box traps. It's probably what you want to do. When in doubt, just copy the bots. Oh, here we go. What do we just... Okay. I said 4 strides, right? I guess we're just supposed to wait. Oh. It failed. Now what? Oh, you can just pick it back up. Oh. There we go. I wonder if it kills it or if it just... Oh. Well, I suppose we have our answer. So you just continuously trap, I guess? Maybe we should get more. Looked like those bots were using a bunch, so let's go load up. Let's also get a tinder for the torch. I got this crossbow from this dude. It says you can make ammo by using a knife and chisel on kebits. I'm wondering if this is like an actual weapon or if it's just a hunter's tool. Alright, well, this should do it. This is kind of an interesting skill. It's got sort of a Pokemon vibe to it, except just slightly more violent. At least it's quick and you don't, doom them to a life of servitude and forcing them to fight other enslaved creatures. Kind of has that brutal Roman gladiatorial arena vibe to it, but they're so cute, so it's all good. I like that you get bones for doing this, so it's kind of like you're doing prayer at the same time as well. Oh, you can only put 1 down. Damn it. Oh, okay, yeah. According to the skill guide, you can do 2 traps at level 20. Oh, you can't even smoke until level 39. Again, though, I'm wondering how necessary it actually is because it didn't seem like the bots really gave a shit about all of that. It's kind of like in farming. I'd never seen anybody actually like water plants in farming. People just compost and walk away. Wow, you can catch all sorts of things. And it lists all of the bait that they want as well. Okay. Looks like I can really only do birds for now, though. I think I just need to get to the level that the bots were at so I can use the box traps. I wonder if I should start lamping this now, in fact. This is kind of slow. Alright, well, I kind of have the idea now. I don't think I really want to grind it out at this moment, but at least we now know the basics of it and how to start it. Let's go see if the silk trader still hates me. I have some fine silk from far away to sell to you. And by far away, I mean from your own stall. I think it said 60, right? Start high. I read the art of the deal. Oh. Alright, let's try 120. There we go. Get rused. This is the greatest silk. The spinners did such a wonderful job. Alright, well, now we just have Wizard Cromperty and the Combat Training Camp, which we do not know how to do. I think we can do the Arduni teleport if we complete that quest. Yeah, the Plague City. Where is that? It's Edmund and East Arduni. It's a very short quest, apparently. Okay. Oh, it's right across the river. This is also a very good feature, by the way, where it shows the location to start quests. I am very grateful for that, or else this challenge would be as hard as Rosie O'Donnell's penis. Hello, old man. Wow. Rude much? He isn't even graying. I've got to find my daughter. I pray that she's still alive. What's happened to her? Elena's a healer. 3 weeks ago, she managed to cross the wall into West Arduni. No one's allowed to cross the wall in case they spread the plague. I say the plague is a horrible way to go. That's why Elena felt she had to go help. She said she'd begun for a few days, but we've heard nothing since. So this is how we're gonna get access to it. I've been working on the plan to get into West Arduni, but I'm too old and tired to carry it through. Wow. You really care about your daughter, huh? Sorry, honey. As far as I know, you're trapped in a plague city, but I'm kind of tired. If you're going into... I feel like the dialogue is kind of redundant sometimes. Like, it's obvious that we're going to West Arduni. You don't need to say it every single time. I'm pretty sure I can get those. Oh, okay. He's saying just go to McGruber's Wood, which is west of the Sears Village. I know where that is. That's next to the stupid Viking idiots who won't let me in their stupid club. Foresters keep a close eye on it, but there's a back way in. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Well, we can also plant these, I'm pretty sure, but then we'll have to wait a long time, so let's just try this first, and if we fail, then we'll just plant them. Just so you know, I'm probably going to be cutting a lot of the dialogue. I do read most of it because I am actually interested in the story and lore of this game, and since I'm coming from World of Warcraft, I'm sure there's a good amount of WoW players that are watching that, maybe haven't played this yet, and they also want to know the lore and the storylines of the quests. But honestly, I think a lot of the times the dialogue can be really inefficiently delivered, so I'll try to settle on a mix of showing just enough that everyone can follow along with what's going on, but I'll try not to be too excessive because obviously I know a lot of you guys have probably already done all of these. Alright, he's not letting us through the front. Said there was a back way. Here's a door. There's no way this isn't locked. Of course. Oh, there we go. Squeeze through. Haha. Okay, I don't know how much we need. Let's just grab all of them. There's a vine here. It says we need a shovel, huh? Wonder what that's for. Alright. Now we just need to head back. Oh, he wants me to take him to the wife. There's a picture of Elena on the table. Crush the berries into a smooth paste. She then smears the paste over a strange mask. On a West Arduni, you must wear this at all times, or you could catch Las Plagas. Mierda. I'm going to take this picture as well. I feel like this is important. It'll probably prove useful in tracking her down. Huh. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of the pyro from Team Fortress 2. Remember the orange box, you guys? Portal, Team Fortress 2, and Half-Life 2 for, what, $50? Probably the greatest value in all of gaming right there. Alright, so now we just need to get in. Looks like it doesn't have a bank. Let's go ahead and gear up. I feel like combat will be required in a zombie plague city. Okay, I'm starting to realize the downside of this sword. This effing thing drains your run energy so fast, it's kind of ridiculous. What? They won't let me in? Hey, doucher, let me in. What about the secret wall we found? Wait, spirit tree? Oh. It's a spirit tree. I guess I assumed that they all looked like the Deku tree. Okay, I don't get it. We have the disguise, so how the F do you get in? Oh, we have to talk to Edmund. Okay. Derp. It seems like teleporting and world negotiation are kind of like their own things in this game. Like you got the spirit trees, gliders, the carpets from the desert area, mage teleports, obviously, boats, minigame teleports. There's like 10 different methods of transportation. That's kind of unheard of in the genre, I feel. Pretty unique thing with this game. Beneath us are the Arduni sewers. I've done some research, and I reckon that you can use them to enter West Arduni. Oh, West Arduni, you don't say? You know, I'd kind of forgotten where we were going. It's a good thing you say it in every single sentence. Oh, help me, I'm too old to carry 4 buckets of water to save the life of my daughter. Help! The back and forth is kind of annoying, I must say. It's like, go get this thing. Okay, now go back and get this thing. Okay, now go back and get this thing. You know what I mean? Okay? Oh. Okay. I think it's the pipe to the south that comes up in West Arduni. Oh my god. Stop saying West Arduni, please. The grill is too secure. You can't pull it off alone. Get over here, Edmond. Or are you too tired and old to help me here? You get some rope you could tie to the grill. Oh my good lord. Okay, I think the game heard me and it's just trolling me at this point. Wait, there's a dude here. Been digging, have we? Uh-oh. What do you mean? Your hands are covered in mud. I don't look like the gardening type? Bro. I spent 1 month to get a single fucking white berry. I don't even want to hear it right now. How about I just murder you and use your body as compost? Not a gardening type. Why I oughta. Okay. What's next? Oh, you need a light source to go through. Once you're in the city, look for a man called Jethic. He's an old friend of the family. Jethic. We need a Jethic. Oh, here we go. Hello, I don't recognize you. What do you mean, everyone's wearing a mask? How can you recognize anyone? All you'll find here are the dead and the dying. Even our king has abandoned us. King Tyrus of West Arduni. He's the brother of King Lathis, ruler of East Arduni. Okay, Tyrus and Lathis. Where is he? Well, he's always been a bit of an explorer. He's led multiple expeditions into the uncharted lands to the west. The plague first started when he came back from one of these expeditions. More than a few suspect that some of his men caught it out there and brought it back with them. The king didn't care. He just led on another expedition to the west. He hasn't been seen since. He left the city warder Bravik in charge, but he's no better. I'm looking for a woman from East Arduni called Elena. East Ardunian women are easier to find in East Arduni. What? Although the name is familiar, what does she look like? Oh, well, good thing we took the picture. Ah, yes. She came over here to help the plague victims. I think she's staying over with the Renison family, who live in a small timbered building at the far north of the town. I've not seen her around here for a while, mind. Okay. Alright, he gave me a book to give to them. Turnip Growing for Beginners. I like how the goal is to urgently find the dude's daughter, and we're just kind of like taking a pit stop for some history. North side of town was her last whereabouts. I bet you it's Chadwell. He's behind all of it, I know. Bastard. Here we go. Looks like this is it. I hear a woman called Elena is staying here. Yeah, she was staying here, but slightly over a week ago, she was getting ready to go back. However, she never managed to leave. My daughter Millie was playing near the west wall when she saw some shadowy figures jump out and grab her. Chadwell. Wow, both the parents have the exact same dialogue. That's kind of creepy, actually. Their consciousness is fused into one being. I was near the southeast corner when I saw Elena walking by. Yeah, this is a very deep-voiced child, by the way. I was about to run to greet her when some men jumped out. It was a boarded-up building with no windows in the southeast corner of West Arduni. Dude, why do they insist on specifically saying West Arduni? It's like the most awkward and redundant thing ever. Overall, I actually like the dialogue in this game, but it honestly could go for a revision. So there really hasn't been any puzzles yet. It's all rather straightforward. It's Chadwell. Good day. What can I get you? Innocent. A little too innocent. Oh yeah, dude. He sells rope. What's the rope for, Chadwell? Playing some good old tug of war there, buddy? Or maybe it's for kidnapping women? Dark mage. Why do you interrupt me, traveler? I am experimenting with dark magic. I was just looking around. There's nothing to see here. Just despair and death. Oh. Bloodstain. Hope this is not Chris's blood. Okay, well this doesn't bode well. Oh, what the F? We're on the completely wrong side of the town. East? I thought she said west. Is this it? Door won't open. You notice a black cross on the door. I'd stand away from there. The black cross means that the house has been touched by the plague. Or maybe that's where you put Elena, huh? Yeah. Shit, actually, that's probably dumb. I don't want to let them know that I'm on to them. Sounds unlikely. Even kidnappers wouldn't go in there. Well, I want to check anyways. You don't have clearance, bastard. How do I get clearance? Well, you need to apply to the head mourner, or I suppose Bravik, the city warder. I think I saw him. He was, the dude with the big bed. Okay, so she's obviously down there. We just need to get clearance. Go away. I'm busy. He looks like he's with another player, actually. They're doing sex stuff, aren't they? Who's through that door? City Warder Bravik is in there. Yeah, I know. I can telekinetically see him. Can I go in? He's asked not to be disturbed. And someone's been kidnapped. For all I know, this guy orchestrated the whole thing. Okay, he's letting me in. My head hurts. I'll speak to you another day. You literally just let me in to talk to you. I can't possibly speak to you with my head spinning like this. I went a bit heavy on the drink again last night. This guy must make World of Warcraft videos for a living. Do you know what's in the cure? Let me think. Ouch. Thinking isn't clever. She did scribble it down for me. Got a tatty piece of paper. Got a bucket of milk. Telen Krind Sorn Hocklet. His herbalist is Floyd Mayweather. Okay, so bucket of milk, obviously, for the first line. I suppose this is chocolate? Yeah, grind some chocolate with a pestle and mortar. Add the ground chocolate to the milk. Fnails, add some snape grass. Okay, so bucket of milk, grind chocolate, add it to the milk, then snape grass. I've been playing World of Warcraft for 20 years. Reading broken grammar from people whose primary diet consists of paint chips is kind of a skill set I've acquired. Okay, I guess we just have to sneak back out, right? I think I actually have both the milk and the chocolate. I'm not sure about the snape grass, though. I know I've seen it somewhere. I know I have snape grass seeds as well, so maybe we can just grow it. And if we don't have chocolate, I believe there's one in the Chef's Guild, if you remember. Wonder if that doucher is still hanging around. Yeah, look. What are you up to? Nothing. I don't trust you. You don't have to. If I find you attempting to cross the wall, I'll make sure that you never return. Yeah, they're definitely onto me. Probably has something to do with the kidnapping. Damn it. Yeah, I guess it is hard to balance with an 80-pound sword in one hand. Oh, yep. I have chocolate. Nice. And the snape grass. Cool. I, however, do not have the milk. It's probably for the best. I'm sure a bucket of fermented milk lying in a bank vault for months doesn't really go down too well. Okay, chocolate dust. Now we just need to go milk a 1-teat cow. Chocolate milk. Oh my god, I love chocolate milk. And the snake grass. Hangover cure. Cool. Okay. Let's go bring it back. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Thanks. That's the clearest my head has felt in a month. What was it that you wanted me to do for you? I need to rescue a kidnapped victim called Elena. She's being held in a plague house. I need permission to enter. Well, the mourners deal with that sort of thing. Okay, so what do you do exactly? Yeah, they won't listen to me. They say I'm not properly equipped to go in the house. Really? I thought they just said I needed a warrant. I feel like I've skipped a step. Well, I guess they're not taking the issue of a kidnapping seriously enough. I've heard of Elena. She's helped us a lot. Okay, I'll give you this warrant to enter the house. Okay, cool. So he's probably not in on it then. He's just a drunkard. Okay, doucher. Here's your damn warrant. This is highly irregular. Please wait. I've got someone here with a warrant for Bravik. What should we do? We can't let him in. Well, I just kind of went in. Wait, is that easy? What was the whole point of the warrant if you could just sneak in anyway? I don't get it. Oh, there she is. Hey, get me out of here, please. I would do, but I don't have a key. I think they're missing a word here. I think there may be one around here somewhere. I'm sure I heard them stashing it somewhere. You're using the word somewhere a little too much there for my liking. Yeah, I'm kind of nitpicky with dialogue if you haven't mentioned yet. Not that my grammar is perfect, I'm stupid as well, frankly. Who knows, maybe that's just like part of the charm and that's why they don't change it. I can see that. Nope. No. Oh, there we go. It was in the barrel. You're free to go. Your kidnappers don't seem to be around right now. Thank you. Being kidnapped was so inconvenient. Okay, never mind. The dialogue kind of sucks sometimes. Go and see my father. I'll make sure he adequately rewards you. Now I'd better leave while I still can. By leave, I mean we'll have the screen fade to black because we're too cheap to animate me walking out. Will she just walk by the guards? These are the worst guards ever. What the F? Wonder if they're gonna be mad at me. How'd you get over here? You're not one of this rabble. Ah well, you'll have to stay. Can't risk you going back now. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have talked to him. Never mind. I guess he's just letting me go. Okay. Does nobody care that I keep going in and out of the sewers, by the way? This is a pretty lax quarantine. Thank you. Elena beat you back by minutes. Now, I said I'd give you a reward. Alright. That's another one down. Wait, why is it giving me mining XP? That's kind of random. At least now we can teleport, right? I would recommend you go see Elena. She'll want to thank you herself. She lives in the house opposite of ours. Oh, she has a quest. Okay, so it must continue the story, right? That makes sense because we really didn't get any answers as to like who kidnapped her and why. I'm sure we'll find out in this next one. Although I wonder how long this video is. I'm gonna try to make them like an hour long from now on. So maybe we can squeeze in another quest? I'm not sure. I'll have to edit up until this point and then check.
3 days later.
Alright, so we have time for another quest. I also mentioned though that I would try one new minigame per video. Let's try the Dagonoth Kings. It doesn't have a teleport, okay. What about God Wars? Nope, okay. Let's try Guardians of the Rift. We need to complete a quest. What about Last Man Standing? That sounds like PvP. Whoa. Dude, we're smack dab in the middle of the wilderness. What the F? We're safe, right? I'm assuming we're safe since we didn't get a message and no one's attacking us. Okay, so I'm probably going to skip a little dialogue since this video is already so dialogue heavy, but the scientist is looking for the venom of a giant spider, but it's not a quest, it's just lore, it looks like. This dude wants to kill Vetian, who's a follower of Zamorak. This guy wants to kill Callisto. Wait, I think we know about him. Yeah, the Callisto and Arshio bosses. Remember, they dropped the dragon pickaxe. They're kind of nearby. That's kind of interesting. You have to expose yourself to PvP in order to fight bosses. That's pretty brutal, actually. Here's a reward vendor. It's a bunch of stuff. You got armor weapons. There's sacks like the one that I got from the Castle Wars. Oh, we need to be on the proper server. Okay, well, this all seems to be PvP stuff. I don't know, PvP in this game seems to be in its own whole realm. I don't really want to mess with it too much right now, especially considering how badly I got beaten in Castle Wars, and you also lose all of your crap. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like PvP in this game in particular is going to be extremely unforgiving if you don't look anything up. In World of Warcraft, I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you can still be at least somewhat effective, but I don't know. It seems like this you need to be high level and know like very specific gear setups and stuff that you want to use. When we're inspecting people in Castle Wars, they had like this random mishmash of gear, and I didn't, and I was getting destroyed. So I feel like there's a lot of knowledge to benefit from that I just don't have access to. Like in World of Warcraft, there's some stuff where you can benefit from, you know, watching a guide, but it's pretty straightforward. You just stack PvP gear, which you purchase using currency through very simple objective-based battlegrounds, and then you just, you know, play your class, essentially. The only thing you really benefit from looking up, I guess, would be like PvP specs, but even then, I feel like you can probably put together a pretty good spec by yourself without the use of a guide. I don't know. I am interested in it, but I just don't really know where to begin without getting completely butt blasted. Nice to see the community is as toxic as World of Warcraft's though, and everyone invariably gets into arguments and talks about man bussies. Beautiful gameplay. Alright, well this was kind of a bust. Let's just do the next one. The Mage Training Arena. Says I need to speak to the Entrance Guardian. Actually, I believe I know where this is. I think it's in the desert area. Remember when we were looking for the doucher? Yeah, it's in the northern desert area. Okay. Let's just walk to it from Lumbridge. And then we can, like, unlock the teleport for it, right? Whoa. Fancy. Well, young one, you have entered the mage training arena.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm probably going to cut all of that out because it was like 10 minutes of dialogue, but this seems to be the minigame for magic, if I'm to understand correctly. There are 4 different wings, and you have to do various challenges that give you different points called pizzazz points. So let's go check it out. It sounds kind of interesting. Whoa. Oh, they got the Sailor Moon runes. They're called cosmic runes. There's also some gear. The infinity set. Whoa. Oh my god, dude. The Gahalas. These must be pretty good, huh? This might be like the highest Gahala item I've seen. There are also wands. I don't think I've ever seen a wand. The mage book. I hate how when you examine it, it doesn't like actually tell you what it does. It'd be very useful to know, like if it's just meant for reading, or maybe you can equip it. Like in World of Warcraft, there are some offhand books that spellcasters could use. Yeah, I have no idea what this thing is with the information that it gives me. I don't even know if it's gear or if it's just like a lore item. And you can only find out until you spend your money on it. They also have a spell. It says you can turn bones to peaches. Yeah, they all cost pizzazz points. They also have nature runes too, by the way, so I'm glad I spent a month unlocking the ability to purchase those, only to find them 10 seconds away from Lumbridge. Makes me real happy. Alright, well, let's just try it out. Let's try the telekinetic room. Okay, more abridged dialogue here. He just says use telekinetic grab on the statue to pull it to the end of the maze. Although I'm wondering if, does the game supply the runes for you, or do you need to use your own? Oh, yeah, you need to use your own. Shit. It costs law runes, which I don't have. Nice. Yeah, okay. Well, we can't do this one right now. Oh, let's just go try another one. Hang on, let's actually pick up my mage set runes real quick. I can get law runes. Remember, they're in the mage guild. I just haven't stocked up on them because I only buy 50 runes at a time, and then I realm hop to keep the price low. But the issue I'm running into right now is my computer always crashes when I'm realm hopping, so it's highly annoying. Let's try the alchemist's wing. Okay, it says you have to get items from the cupboards and then disenchant them for gold, and then you deposit that gold. Kind of suspicious, by the way, that I literally haven't seen another single soul here. Actually, maybe there's a server for this? No, doesn't look like it. Let's just go to 302. That one always seems to be like a highly populated general server. And my crap is locking up. Beautiful. Yeah, awesome. Oh, so the value of the items constantly change. You see that? Rune sword. That was empty. We got boots. Kite shield. What? Oh shit, okay. So both the item locations and their values constantly change. Wow, that's highly annoying. I think I brought too much crap with me. I don't have the room for this. Here, actually, hang on, let's make this a little easier. I probably should have started with this. How do you, oh. Shit, it just changed. Oh my god. Well, let's do the shields, right? Okay, here we go.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I got the hang of it. It's quite expensive because these nature runes aren't cheap. You do actually get to keep some of the gold you earn, but it's hardly anything. But the good thing is that you do get a lot of magic XP, actually. Like, this is way faster than the crabs that I was doing. That's kind of the inevitable frustrating thing with not looking stuff up, is that you inevitably find more efficient ways of doing things. So it's just like, did I really spend 50 fucking hours farming crabs when I could have just done this in the span of like a few hours? But them's the breaks, I suppose. But even then, like, I've been doing this for a while on the most populated server, and still I have not seen another person here, so I'm sure this also has to be donkey ass. But anyways, there are 2 more rooms, so let's just check those out. Maybe they're all in the other rooms. Actually, let's just go stock up on law runes so We can do the maze one. What's damaging this guy? You're gonna die. Uh-oh. I don't see what's hitting him, though. There's a ghost. Oh, never mind. He's good. What was that about? Was he, like, poisoned or something? Yeah, I have an insane amount of gold, by the way. This is mainly from the Giants Foundry and disenchanting those gold bracers. Yeah, I'm, like, set at this point. I'm the Scrooge McDuck of OSRS. Okay. Realm hop. Don't screw me. Oh my god. Dude, this crashing bullshit is getting on my last nerve. This is my life. This is my life right now. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna do this crap on my phone real quick.
A few moments later.
Alright, so the goal is to get it to the little square. Okay, so it goes until it hits a wall. The NPC said that you can solve each one in 10 moves or less. Okay. You get 2 pizzazz points per solve? Oh my god, dude. That's so little. The items cost like thousands. They seriously want you to do this like 2,000 fucking times? Oh my god. I mean, it's alright. It's definitely less tedious than the crab farm. Actually, maybe I take that back because you can kind of AFK the crab farm, or at least semi-AFK it. This is like a Flash game from 1995, essentially. Yeah, I don't know about this one, you guys. This is kind of a miss for me, I think. Let's just go try the other ones. Let's try the enchanters. Oh, shit. He wants me to do the jewelry enchant. I can't do that yet because I don't have the cosmic runes. Maybe we can buy them with the points we have. What? Oh, really? Dude, to buy them, you need the pizzazz points from the room that requires them. Yeah, I'm still hard stuck. I cannot buy these runes still. What the F? Oh my god, that's such a tease. Alright, well, we're locked out of that one. There's nothing I could do there. Let's just try the last one, the graveyard. Okay, we need to use the bones to bananas spell and then deposit them. I do not have the runes. Okay, hang on. Alright, well, it's pretty simple. You just kind of pick up the bones and convert them, then deposit them. Oh, I see. So there are different types of bones, and they're worth a different amount of bananas each. And the piles change as you pick them up. Okay, wow. So you gotta just be quick with the math to be efficient. Alright, well, it's pretty simple. Pretty tedious. Honestly, I think my favorite was the alchemy one. Oh my god. There's another person. Holy shit. This is the first person I've seen here. Okay, so it looks like that's just the minigame for the magic skill. There's definitely variety, but I don't know. It's just all kind of different varieties of TDM. Well, I guess aside from the one that needed cosmic runes, I'm kind of locked out of that one for now, so I can't say for that, but I don't know. I feel like they kind of went for quantity over quality. Yeah, not the biggest fan, but I will probably eventually do it anyways because I'm sure I have some form of undiagnosed autism. Hence, having 500 videos about World of Warcraft, I suppose. I think my issue with it is that each one kind of requires all of your attention. Like, you may call me hypocritical because I like the Motherlode mine, which is as tedious as you could be. You just, mine and deposit ore. But at least in that, you can just kind of click and then I can switch my focus onto something else. But you can't really do that with this. It requires your focus 100% of the time. And I don't know. I guess just the gameplay isn't clicking with me. But anyways, it's all good. I think we have time for one more quest. So let's just use our newly acquired handy dandy teleport. Oh my god. Dude, that's so good. Teleporting to a spot that you know would otherwise take you like 30 minutes to reach is probably one of the most satisfying things in this game. Okay, it was Elena, right? Thanks for freeing me. It's a shame the mourners confiscated my equipment. What'd they take? My distillator? I can't test any plague samples without it. They're holding it at the mourners' headquarters in West Ardunyi. I must somehow retrieve the distillator if I am to find a cure for this awful affliction. Oh, they found the tunnel. It's probably that doucher who is camping outside of the house. Our father's friend Jericho is in communication with West Arduni. Oh shit. Y2J. He lives in a house southeast of here, north of the chapel. Alright. I bet you this is what that secret wall is for that we found. Okay, this is the taskmaster for the Arduni achievements. Yeah, what are the rewards? The easy ones. If you complete all the easy tasks in Arduni, citizens of West Arduni will buy cats for 200 death runes each. What? Where do you get cats? Some drops in the Tower of Life will be noted, and the cape can teleport you to the monastery south of Arduni. What's the Tower of Life? I don't think we've encountered that yet. Damn, it really makes you go through the dialogue every time. Medium rewards. In addition to the easy rewards, Wizard Cromperty will give you 100 noted pure essence per day. That's good. Where the F is he? I can't find him. Even more drops will be noted in the Tower of Life. You get a 10% better chance at pickpocketing in Arduni. That sounds good. You can toggle the Ring of Life to teleport. We used to have that, but it broke. You get 3 teleports each day to the farming patch. You can hold up to 56 coin pouches while pickpocketing. Okay. And it kind of sucks that there are just a couple which we don't know how to do. It sounds like we're getting pretty close to some good rewards here. What about the hard rewards? In addition to easy medium, you get 150 pure essence per day. You can toggle the watchtower teleport to the center of Yanil. Claim further drops of notes in the Tower of Life. You can teleport 5 times and 10% better pickpocketing everywhere. Okay, wow. I want that. That would have been useful for the seed farm. Elite. It's 250 essence per day. 50% more fish from the fishing trawler. 25% more marks of grace on the Arduni agility course. The cape has unlimited teleports. What cape are they talking about? I don't think I have it. And Bert will automatically deliver your daily sand. Oh my god. So you don't have to talk to him every time. And you get 140 coin pouches. Okay. Well, I feel like we should definitely make an effort to do this because some of that stuff sounds really good. We just need to find Cromperty and we need to figure out how to get into the camp north of the city. Oh, here we go. Sorcerer's Tower. That has to be it. There's also the Ranging and Legends Guild. We should probably check those out as well. Oh, I've already been here. Remember when I accidentally teleported here? Yeah, there's a dude at the top with a quest. I wonder if that's Cromperty, maybe. Thormac. Nope. Damn it. This isn't it. The problem is that if it counts towns as far as Yanil, he could be in so many different spots. Oh well. I suppose we'll just have to arduously walk back, right? Psych! Teleport, baby. Oh, they're pickpocketing the Knight of Arduni again. Oh god, they got him pinned in the corner. They must have watched my video. I'm sure I was the first person in the history of this game to do that. I get 84 XP and coin pouches and 50 gold each. That's not terrible. I suppose this must be a pretty good farm since there's so many people doing it, right? I wonder if it's good for gold or thieving XP. Wait, what? Oh my god. Ninja. Oh, they're ninjas. Dude, there's a ninja set in the game. Oh my god. I want it. Where the F do you get it? I need it. I need this so bad right now. Effing ninja suit. Oh my god. It has to be the thieving minigame, right? You get the mining set from Motherlode Mine. You get the smithing set from Giant's Foundry. The ninja set has to be like some sort of thieving pickpocket minigame. Oh my god. I want it. I bet you get crazy pickpocketing bonuses. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. What were we doing? It's so easy to get sidetracked in this game. You're looking for the doucher, right? Yeah, Jericho. No. Here we go. Why are you shirtless, sir? Is this guy the Techno Viking? My messenger pigeons help me communicate with friends over the wall. I've arranged for 2 of them to aid you with a rope ladder. Omart is waiting for you at the southern end of the wall. Ha, see? Told you. Secret entrance. I wonder how they handle teleports with these quarantine cities. Don't they know that, like, magic exists and people can freely teleport whenever they want to? You informed me of your problem, traveler. I'd be glad to help. Unfortunately, we can't risk it with the watchtower so close. So first we need to distract the guards. Oh god. No, please. Oh, don't do this to me again. I reckon some of Jericho's pigeons might be able to help us out here. Chuck some bird feed at the tower and then release some pigeons nearby. Okay. As long as we don't need to have a fucking drinking contest with them. Well, I'm sure I can let you borrow some. As long as you look after them. Let's grab one of the cages from behind my house, okay. Want some bird feed as well. Should have some in my cupboard. There you go. Alright. Locked and loaded, baby. I guess we just... okay. Oh, there we go. Release the hounds! Okay. I guess they couldn't afford an animation for this. Small indie game dev, by the way. Actually, it might have been quite small at the time if this is an older quest. Wasn't this game made by like 2 people initially? Oh, right. Yeah, there's the whole bubonic plague thing going on. I guess we should just, arduously walk back and... Never mind, teleport! I hope those pigeons are extra resilient, by the way, because this is kind of taking a long time. It's not the most efficient infiltration. Here we go. Okay, I've come back to this guy if I need to go back. Thanks, Kilron. Do you know where to find the Mourner headquarters? It's the most northeastern building in the city. Careful out there. Back away, citizen. Only mourners are allowed inside the headquarters. I wonder if there's another way in. I hope I didn't say that out loud, like the guy's standing right there. Looks like there is another door in the back. I wonder why they're called mourners, by the way. I don't think the game's explained that yet. Oh, here we go. Squeeze through. That seems to be a theme. If there's a fence, there's probably a gap to squeeze through. I'll have to remember that. Locked, of course. Maybe there's something around here that'll help me. There's a rotten apple. Tree. There's a cauldron. We gotta poison this. Let's try the rotten apple. There we go. Alright, now we just need to get them to eat it. Is there like a dinner bell or something? Oh, I guess they ate it telekinetically. Saying there's a north southwest of the chapel. That's kind of an interesting element of the game, is that like I'm kind of overthinking it, not taking into account the lack of budget they had. And I'm expecting like to have dynamic NPC movements to, actually physically go out and drink from the cauldron when it's just assumed that they eat from it and get sick. Hello, nurse. Wow. Effing Animaniacs reference out of complete nowhere. Strangely enough, the people here don't seem to be affected. It's just the awful living conditions that's making people ill. Ah, it's just San Francisco, huh? Wait, so there's not actually a plague?
We're on to you, globalist traitors, scandemic scum!
I guess we should tell Elena, right? No, still saying to get her crap. Why? I don't get it. Why does she need it if there's no plague? Let's try the headquarters again. No? Still locked. This guy just talks about the nurse. Well, there's the head mourner. Maybe we can tell him all of his men are sick. Oh, they're called mourners because they're the only ones who are allowed to attend funerals. There's nothing in his house. Let's try the priest. Okay. Good talk. We have to be missing something with the nurse. The guard specifically mentions the nurse's house. Oh, here we go. Medical gown. What? Oh, whatever. Get away from me, diseased brat. Okay, here we go. I'm in. There's a trapdoor and a staircase. Let's try the dungeon. Oh, okay, that's locked. Here we go. Okay. This is probably it. It's guarded. Hello there. A doctor? At last. I don't know what I've eaten, but I feel like I'm on death's door. What can you give me to help? No question mark. Let's try to get him to hold his breath. Maybe he'll pass out. Oh. Okay. Time for some alternative medicine, bitch. Actually, doctors in the old days did do some crazy stuff. They thought people were comprised of like 3 liquids, brown, green, and red. When you had diarrhea, you had too much brown. If you bled, you had too much red. In fact, that's how George Washington died. His doctor was like, bruh, you got too much red. So he sawed his fucking throat. Yeah, go look it up. It's called bloodletting. Alright, got it. Let's take it back to Elena. I don't understand. The touch paper hasn't changed color at all. Yeah, because there's no plague. Listen to Alex. He's always right. My old mentor in Varrock, Guidor, might know though. Could you take these to him and see what he thinks? You need to drop by the chemist in Remington first, pick up some more touch paper. Oh my god, dude. You ask so much of me. This is why I'm single. I just want to play video games. Leave me alone. Last time I went to see Guidor, someone told the guards I was carrying some plague samples. Annoyingly, that means that they've started searching everyone going to that part of the city. Okay. Ironically, the guards won't be smart enough to recognize the sample itself, so you should be able to get that in just fine. They'll probably confiscate the rest, though. Well, maybe I can just smuggle them up my rectum. Well, I know the chemist has still been managing to get chemicals to Guidor. Maybe he can help you smuggle things in. Alright, well, we got a date in Remington. Ooh, sounds hot. You guys want to go to Remington with me? I think the fastest would just be Lumbridge and then walking. Files? That sounds like a chemist. No, he just exchanges banknotes. This is just a crafting store. Actually, I think I'm missing some of these. Oh, they're pretty cheap too. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we have the bolt sickle or the tiara. Oh, here we go. It's the most expensive looking house. Must be a drug dealer.
Jesse, we need to cook.
She asked me to pick up some touch paper for a guy called Guidor. Guidor? This one's on me then. I owe him more than a few favors. I should warn you though, getting to him might not be easy if you're carrying any chemicals. The guards are searching anyone heading into that part of Varrock. Don't worry, I'm just gonna smuggle them in my anus. Oh yeah, I'll be carrying them alright. With touch paper as well? You're asking for trouble. You better use my errand boys outside. Give them a vial each. I must warn you though, they do have a habit of stealing things. Oh great. Just make sure you give them something that they have no reason to steal. One's a painter, one's a gambler, and one's a drunk. Okay. We need to figure out which of these to give to which person. We'll find Guidor's home in the southeast corner of Varrock. So we got liquid honey, Athenia, and sulfuric broline. Broline, I don't know how to say that. The broline is highly poisonous. I bet you give that to the drunk, so he won't drink it, right? As for the other ones, I have no idea. What do these have to do with painting and gambling? Shit. The only thing I can think of is Athenia sounds like ethanol, which I believe you can use as a paint thinner. So you wouldn't give that to the painter. The poison I'm pretty confident is for the drunk. Let's just try honey for the painter and Athenia for the gambler, I guess. I don't know, I don't have a lot of confidence that this is right, but hopefully it's right. Imagine if it's wrong, you could just get more, right? It's not like you can get locked out of quests in this game, unless they ask you to complete a fucking drinking contest, apparently. Okay. Alright, now to Varrock, right? Actually, let's teleport. Need runes. Closest bank is Falador. Actually, the closest bank is the Crafting Guild, but as we've discovered, it's the biggest scam in gaming, next to the stupid Viking idiots, of course. What's going on here? What the fuck? Get me out of here before I get put on a list. What the F? What is Falador like the Moonguard Goldshire Inn? Oh my good lord. You people need Jesus, okay? There they are. Alright, you bastards. Don't screw me. Hope your journey was as pleasant as mine. Package? That's a funny way to describe a liquid of such exquisite beauty. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, you fucker. Who paints with honey? What the F? So this guy's gonna screw me too, right? Yep. He sold it. 10 gold. Oh my god. Okay, so I got the drunkard right, as expected. I knew I should have just smuggled them up my rectum. Well, I guess we just have to go back and try again, right? By the way, all of this is for an answer that we already know because we've already established that there is no plague. And this whole thing is a
Conspiracy by the globalist elite Illuminati psyop sleeper cells. Scum.
Well, at least we can teleport now. Very grateful for that. I will be abusing the F out of teleports on the reg. Oh god, we're gonna have to teleport to Falador though. Okay, get ready to close your eyes. Okay. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay, you guys can look. Okay, so poison to the drunk. Now let's do Athenia to the painter and honey to the gambler. Alright, back to Varrock. Actually, I wonder if you like drop them right outside the fence and then go through and then telekinesis them. I bet you that works. I bet you I could also smuggle them up my rectum. Alright, that worked. Oh, here's the tailor. Let's see if he can make us the camouflaged gear, right? Here we go. Can you make clothing suitable for hunting? Oh, yep. Okay. So you need to bring him the furs of these animals and then he'll make it for you. Again, I'm kind of wondering like how necessary this is if the bots weren't doing it. There's a bunch of stuff. It says the gloves of silence are perfect for tasks of a stealthier nature. I wonder if they mean hunting or thieving for that. Once again, it's very ambiguous, of course. Alright, well, cool. Once we start hunting, we'll just have to come back here and start making all of these sets. Oh my god. Red cape. Okay, we need this. I want to build a Mad Season set in this game. Sweet. This is our Cloak of Fire mod right here. So there's a bunch of stuff actually. An eye patch. You can be a pirate if you want. Yellow cape. Priest gowns. Cool. I think I want to start leveling hunting soon. Maybe the next video we can make it about hunting and leveling that up. There's Guidor. Please leave my husband alone. He's very sick and I don't want anyone bothering him. Uh-oh. Is there anything I can do? Thank you, but I just want him to see a priest. Really? Wow, that's convenient. We literally just saw the priest robes. This kind of reinforces that pattern I mentioned a while ago of like solutions or items being in the nearby vicinity. I kind of feel like giving the drinking contest with the Fremennik another once over. There has to be something I missed. It has to be in the village. We'll just comb through every effing pixel until we find it. Alright. Well, maybe we should smuggle the chemicals up our rectum. We don't want the wifey getting suspicious, you know what I'm saying? Hello, you must be Guidor. I understand that you are unwell. Is my wife asking priests to visit me now? I'm a man of science, for God's sake. I get it. I come to ask for your assistance in stopping a plague. I have a sample here from your former student, Elena. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me just... Okay. Now I'll just apply these to the sample, and I don't get it. The touch paper has remained the same, yeah, because there's no plague, as I said 1,000,000 times. Alright, well, let's go tell Elena. He ran the tests and discovered nothing. The plague. It doesn't exist. But I don't understand. Why? I don't know, but I think we're about to uncover something huge. Oh, I got a raging clue right now. Well, I think there's only one thing for it. The king must be confronted. The king? Yes. King Lathis of East Ardunier. He was the one who had the wall built. He was the one who called the mourners in. He must know what's really going on. Alright, we're going straight to the top. Let's just go in alone, unarmed, and confront the most powerful person in the city who's known to be morally compromised. Sounds like a good plan. Hopefully my seed was strong in the last episode. Oh, my clue's kind of pointing over there. Here he is. I assume you're King Lathis of East Ardunier. You assume correctly, but where do you get such impertinence? I get it from finding out that the plague is a hoax.
Globalist!
I never heard such a ridiculous thing. I have evidence from Guidor of Eric. Ah, I see. Well, then you were right about the plague. Wow. That was surprisingly easy. When is it ever good to lie to people like that? To make them more complicit and controllable, of course. When it protects them from a far greater danger. A fear too big to fathom. When my father was king, he ruled over a united Ardunier, but on his deathbed, he could not decide which of his sons should succeed him, so he had the city split in two. I became the king of East Ardunier, while my brother Tyrus rules over West Ardunier. My brother was a good man, and was great at many things. Being a king was not one of them. Rather than looking after his people, he went on numerous expeditions to the lands west of here. On one of these expeditions, he was captured by the forces of the Dark Lord. Wow. What a highly unimaginative name for a villain. The Dark Lord agreed to spare his life, but only on one condition, that he would drink from the chalice of eternity. The chalice corrupted him. He joined forces with the Dark Lord, the embodiment of pure evil. So I erected the wall, not just to protect my people, but to protect all people of Gielinor. Tyrus is the king of West Ardunier. Sealing off the city was the only way to stop him and the Dark Lord. I knew people would never believe the truth. Really? It doesn't sound too fantastical. I had the plague made up as an excuse for the cordon. But how do we stop him? My brother is currently gathering strength in the lands to the west. If we are to stop him, we must find a way through the mountains. There's an underground pass that should lead through there, but it's full of danger. Yeah, we already found that. Return to me when you're ready to face this peril. Until then, I give you permission to use my training area. It's located just north of the West City. Oh, perfect. Also let the mourners know that you are a friend to the Ardunier. You'll be allowed to pass through the gates to West Ardunier whenever you please. Woo! Alright. That's another one down, boys. Cool. Okay, well, I know that this video is already way too long, but I do want to check out the training camp. And I think I might also go check the Fremennik again before signing off here. This is good. That's a few quests in a row now. Honestly, I was kind of losing confidence since we've been running into some roadblocks. These are pretty straightforward, I must say. There wasn't really anything too crazy. And I'm actually pretty invested into the storyline at this point, so I think for the next episode, I might just continue the chain. This is like the first quest that has this continuity between multiple quests, so it's kind of interesting because usually they just seem to be one-offs, right? Alright, what do we got? Training dummies. Or you get 50 attack per swing? You just keep hitting it? The F? That's kind of ridiculous, actually. Looks like you can range down these ogres as well without any danger. I do not have any ranged attacks on me right now. I wonder if this is better than the zombie pit inside of the mage guild. I feel like I do want to level my magic and ranged a little bit. They're kind of pretty far behind on my melee right now, I feel. Ranged in particular is kind of far behind everything right now, so it would probably be a good idea to get that up. Okay, there's a shop here as well where you can stock up on arrows and crap. Alright, well, it's a training area, as described. You just kind of spam these dummies for pretty good XP, although you can't AFK it. Oh, never mind, it's not letting me hit it anymore. What, you hit it like 5 times, that's it? What the F? Is this like a daily thing? Alright, well, let's go check out the Fremennik again. So, on the principle of solutions being in the immediate nearby vicinity, I'm going to scour this entire village. Our only clue is that it has something to do with the drain pipe, at least I think. Someone else was doing the quest and something exploded and then all of the NPCs were looking at the drain pipe, so that has to be it. Alright, prepare to be solved.
One eternity later.
Oh, what the F? Dude, I literally combed over every single pixel of this fucking place. I don't get it. I don't think it's here. I think we have to craft a bomb or something, but I looked through the entire crafting list. There's nothing like obvious. There's no bomb that you can make. I don't know. This quest is like keeping me up at night at this point. It's like the bane of my existence. This isn't even it. Remember, we have to kill the doucher too. But at least that's straightforward. I just need to grind combat levels. But I don't know. I don't even want to try that until I figure out the drinking contest, because this is the real block. Whatever. I give up again. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It's actually 5 a.m. right now. I've been up all night doing this crap, so I'm just going to go to bed annoyed, I suppose. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again soon.